They're on the line right now. The security does.
Was she booked for today?
I had no idea.
Way earlier than.
I fucked up. She's on the calendar for. Let's just get him up and we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta talk to you about something real quick. It's important. Oh.
Yeah, they still got a great television show, right?
We never done a guest. I told Mary McCormack.
Wait a minute, put yourself together now.
I can't. I don't know what the fuck happened.
What are you
I had it on my
doing?
calendar. I don't know what the fuck happened. So she said we're gonna try to get Eric on the phone and just got a couple of notes on her. I mean, she doesn't know there's any drama. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a bunch of stuff to get.
I know. But now you can do your stuff. I just wanted you to know that before.
Oh dear.
Mary, is this are these appearances at this point very easy for you? I mean, most people get nervous to talk to Howard, but
I'm always a little nervous, sure.
really?
Yeah, of course.
He knows you and
He knows me.
respects you, and you go back, you have a past with him, and
That you have to hope that means something, but you never know with him.
now a connection to Eric the Midget. So,
And now that.
I mean, you're VIP up here. So
Oh, well, thank you. That's nice. That'll help me. That takes a little of the nerves away.
good. All right, we'll see you in the studio,
Okay,
Mary.
honey.
Thank you.
Thank you.
In a couple of seconds, we'll be talking to Mary McCormack, who Gary forgot was coming in today.
You're kidding.
No, he never told me.
I knew. She's
Eric knew.
here, and he forgot her?
He did. He came in. He goes, Wolf. I forgot Mary was
Sorry, they're
coming.
talking today.
He forgot to pull the call. He
Gary forgot you were
Mary's
coming in today.
Yeah, he's out of it.
What's going on?
What an asshole you are.
That's so sad.
How'd you forget that Mary was coming in? I mean, you're in
You know,
charge.
I got the email, I wrote back her people, and I said, yeah, it's on the calendar, and then it just wasn't on the calendar.
Yeah.
I knew she was booked, I just forgot it was for today.
Who's in charge of putting it on the calendar?
Me?
Oh, you just didn't do it.
I guess not.
Maybe you thought of her because she was in my movie as like part of the show and
No,
part of the family.
no, shit happens, I'm sorry.
I'm forgettable.
No big deal.
But she wouldn't have brought it up on the air.
I bet you didn't forget going to the Springsteen show.
I did not.
Yeah. I was surprised you went, man. Knowing sort of like what's going on and everything. Yeah.
Well, in what respect?
No, nothing. Never mind. I'm not going to
In
bring it
what
up.
respect?
I'll bring it up. You don't know what I'm talking about?
I went to go see Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we know where.
I mean, is there more you want to say?
No, that's okay. Do what you have to do, bro. Can't live without a Springsteen concert. How was that concert that I paid for?
It was actually very good.
Yeah. Everyone had a good time? What did we pay, Bruce? $1 or $2 million?
I have no idea. I have no idea how that worked out.
Good. Everybody party on. Party on, bro.
This is all we got here too. This is just as much as we need to real quick. Let me see. Just that this is the final season of the show, which is premiering this week. Average 5 million viewers last year. She's working on another show.
She had 3 kids.
Yeah,
And a 6-month-old.
Yeah,
We're gonna try and get Eric too up.
We're trying.
Yeah.
You know, we're definitely trying.
He's deadly.
You don't want him on?
I don't know. What do you think?
I
think we
I think
kind
it's
of
good.
did it. We did that rap with him though about.
But I think it's sort of good. But you know, I said to she said she thought he was nice. I was like, you don't really know. All right, so tell Steve we can
Gotta
wait
find an angle on her. Mary McCormack is what is she? Oh, she's promoting In Plain Sight, of course.
Of course.
What the hell happened with that show? Like what?
It comes and goes. You know, they have a season.
I thought it was a big hit show. Why is it ending?
They probably had, what, a 5-year run or something?
Mary, be honest with me. Hi, Mary.
Hey there.
So beautiful, Mary McCormack. Look at her. Lovely. Just had a kid and she's already lovely.
I'm on my way.
Good for you. What are you doing?
Fighting my way back.
When you're an actress and you have a baby,
Yeah.
there's a mad dash to get back in shape.
Yeah,
Right?
sure.
So what are you doing to get in shape? Pilates?
I'm not doing Pilates.
Yeah.
I'm running.
Are you running? How many miles a day?
Oh, I don't do more than 3. I don't have a lot of time. I do work sort of long days when I'm shooting.
And you're eating or no?
I'm eating. I have to eat. I don't
Right.
eat a ton though. When I'm working, I have to like sort of remind myself to eat.
How much weight do you gain when you're pregnant?
I gain a lot. I'm
You did?
pretty serious about it. I
Did
think
you-
maybe because I'm an actress. I think I'm a big girl anyway. I mean, I think I definitely sort of can gain weight
Well, you're tall.
pretty easily. But
Yeah.
you're sweet. But
How much weight do you gain?
Geez.
Like, did you go up what did you go up to?
Oh, I was at 2.
200?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy
yeah.
smoke.
No, I don't mess around.
200
Yeah,
pounds.
yeah.
Maron. And
We wouldn't even recognize
I
you.
mean,
Yeah,
good thing I
it
didn't
was
see
like
you.
neck fat, and no, I would never. I didn't leave the house for the last few months. I think because I have like 3 times in my life where I can be
Did you
a
feel-
big fatty, and people are like, "You look great."
Did you feel like you had cement in your ass? I mean, like our last guest? Our last guest had cement in her ass.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
No.
no, but I mean, you feel, as a woman, and I know you're used to getting a lot of attention from men. You're attractive,
I'm not,
obviously.
no.
Yes, you are. And so, all of a sudden, do you feel ugly or do you feel beautiful? They say
No, I don't feel beautiful. I don't
Yeah.
feel beautiful or powerful. I feel disgusting.
And sex with your husband goes on during pregnancy, or you just back off?
It does, but I think it's like I feel sorry for him.
It's mercy sex.
Yeah, a little.
He
I feel
feels
sorry
bad
for
for
him.
you.
I don't know. I don't know what he feels, but he's
And was-
kind.
and was he-
I married a kind man.
And was he like, no, you're so beautiful, you
yeah,
glow. when
he
you're
says
pregnant?
the perfect
He
thing.
said
He
the
said
right
I
thing.
married the right guy. Yeah.
And were you like, look, it's perfectly fine with me if we don't fuck during my pregnancy?
No, because I think probably he wants to have sex too. I think
Right.
like I don't want to be a lame wife in that area. I mean,
Right.
I'm
But
already
why not
gross.
just jerk him off and then like you won't have to deal with the whole sex? But although maybe you wanted to have sex during the pregnancy, but at some point,
At a certain point, you don't really want to have sex because you're in so much.
the 6 month by then, no
Yeah,
more.
well, you just get so uncomfortable. I mean,
Right.
you feel kind of gross and protective of
Right.
the baby, and
Yeah.
even though there's nothing wrong with that, I don't know, you just start to feel like,
And
oh,
if you
your
get up-
boobs hurt. I mean, everything hurts.
And if you get up to 200 pounds,
Yeah.
you're like, hey,
Yeah.
suddenly I'm like a mercy.
It was unbelievable.
Wow,
yeah.
I
So
can't
it's
imagine.
yeah, but I did that. I became huge with each of the babies.
Are
I've
you a
had 3 kids.
breastfeeder? Do you feed?
I did breastfeed with each of them.
And doesn't that supposedly like
Yeah.
shrink your vagina or your uterus or something?
It says it shrinks your uterus back a little, and I think initially it does, but
Right.
I really lose all my weight after I stop breastfeeding because you need fewer calories. Like when you're breastfeeding, you're famished all the time, or at
And
least
how-
I am.
and
I mean,
how-
you have to eat so much to make milk.
How long are you going to breastfeed? Are you breastfeeding currently?
I'm not.
You're
no,
not. You're
she's
done.
6 months. She just turned 6 months.
So you stop after what? 3 months?
With this one, I stopped after 3 because I was back in like running
Production.
around with a gun and jeans, and I mean, I sort of felt like I owed. I have a crew of 200 people who,
can't
want me to
believe-
show up and be able to shoot.
I can't believe you had milk coming out of your titties.
Lots.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I
'cause
knew
I have
her
big,
before
big
she ever
boobs.
had milk in her titties.
It's
That's
true.
It's true. I
I
knew
have
you.
big boobs, so I did
Wow.
not. I mean, I don't know if that matters, but I never had a problem making a lot of milk.
But don't they recommend 1 year of breastfeeding if your kid's brain is going to form or something? That it makes
Oh,
it.
her kids are not going to have brains?
No, it makes the kids smarter.
Tough break. Mommy's on TV.
When you were working with Eric the midget,
Yes.
did you breastfeed him? Did you attempt? Because sometimes you forget and he looks like a baby. You know what I mean?
I did. I had Lillian on one and Eric on the other.
Be honest.
Yeah.
How was it? Here, Eric. I'll put you on. Eric's on.
Good.
You're a fellow actor.
You're forever like sort of attached to him now.
I love Eric.
You liked Eric.
Yeah, he was lovely.
By the way, there is a behind-the-scenes Howard TV special of In Plain Sight
With
with
Eric?
with Eric the actor, and Mary is a part of it. I see her there on the set,
Wonderful.
and she's schmoozing Eric, and Eric stares at her and doesn't say
He
a
doesn't
fucking
say
word.
anything
He
to her
did. He
either.
talked.
He didn't say that.
No, no, we had a few conversations.
There is a piece of tape that's part of this special that will be
no.
on Howard TV, where he somehow gets what's that actress?
Tia Carrera.
Tia Carrera into his, did you know this?
No.
He gets Tia Carrera into his trailer, and she shows up, and she's like, okay, they tell her there's a guy in a wheelchair wants to meet her, so she can't say no. She gets into Eric's trailer, and she goes, oh, hi, Eric, and he's like, and then she goes, Eric. So how do you enjoy working on In Plain Sight? She's trying to be nice to him and start a conversation. He's like, good. And now Tia Carrera is staring at him, waiting. She knows she can't just walk away. So then she goes, well, Eric, did you like being an actor? Yes.
Does she know that he's on the show?
I don't know, but I felt so. Eric, she was so trapped with you. Good Lord. You have no rap with women.
Yeah, right. Okay, whatever.
Hey, dude, wait till you see this show. You're in there with Tia Carrera. You finally get her in there, and nothing happens.
I love it.
That's Eric's theme music. Yeah.
You're like, yeah.
So how are you?
Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm
How are
sorry. You
you?
want to talk to Mary. Go ahead. I'll be quiet. Sorry, Eric. Hey, this is Eric with a girl.
All right.
All right, here we go.
So how are you doing this morning?
I'm all right. Eric, how are you?
I'm good.
That's a wrap.
How are things going on the set now?
Things are okay. We're getting through it. We're in our second to last episode.
Well, that's good. So is there going to be any rap parties or anything like that?
Oh,
There is a wrap party. You're welcome to come.
Yeah, but you'll have to fly him in and get him an oxygen
get there
tank.
yourself.
Yeah, right. Eric, why don't you just go to the rap party?
Will there be Pepsi?
Eric was at the America's Got Talent taping in San Francisco.
Yes, he was.
And I did go over and say hi, and I said, "Hey, Eric, what's happening?" He goes, but it was hard to talk. There was a lot of noise.
A lot of noise in the room, huh?
Eric, are you done with Mary? Mary, by the way, was very kind of you to put Eric in the show.
Happy to.
Yeah. How did he do, really?
He did great.
Yeah. Have you seen his work?
I haven't seen it all cut together.
Right.
But I was there.
Were you
in the scene
told that
with
he
him.
did a good job?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he did great.
Yeah. Mary says you did great. She's a tough critic.
Thank you.
Thank you for doing it.
All right, Eric. If your husband died, and I don't wish that, but let's say you did,
Yeah.
he's human, it could happen.
Sure.
Would you ever date Eric? Or were you attracted to him at all?
I'll never say never.
Right.
You know, I'd have to get to know him a little better.
Uh-oh, now your husband's in danger.
Yeah. Poor Michael.
Eric will be plotting his death.
Eric, is Mary your type? I mean, would you bang Mary?
Sure, she's my type.
Right.
Good. Thank God. I'm like,
Yeah. Imagine he said no. She's
I'm not feeling
that,
great. Yeah.
She's not that hot.
I'm a
It's a slow climb back.
Well, Eric, I'm proud of you. You know, you were a gentleman over there.
Yeah, he was great.
He would have banged you even when you were 200 pounds.
That's nice of him.
Right.
He would have said all the right things.
You're not kidding. He would have said all the right things.
Absolutely.
You're beautiful at 200. I like a linebacker.
Okay, Eric. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Good talking to you.
Bye, Eric.
Bye. When does your episode air, by the way, Eric?
Oh, yeah. When does
On
it?
the 23rd of March.
23rd of
And
March.
Yesterday was my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
How old are you? Like 13?
No, 37 now.
37.
Wow.
All right. All right. Happy birthday. What'd you do for your birthday?
Well, actually, just went out to breakfast, and that was it for my birthday. The day before, I hung out with my family.
Wow.
Get any good presents?
Hey, you know what? I'm thinking about this for a second, if I can be serious. What age did they say you were going to drop dead, Eric?
I was not expected to make it out of my teens.
Yeah. Now he's
See,
37.
He's 37 years old.
So what do you want? What do you want to say to your doctor? Fuck you. You're the man. You did it. You beat the odds. That's what I tell my dog every day. She was only supposed to live to 8. She's 10. I go, tell the doctor, fuck you.
Every day's
That's
a gift.
right.
But
Every
did
day's
Eric,
a gift, isn't it, Eric?
Did Eric get any good birthday presents?
No.
No?
No, of course not.
Yeah, I got Amazon gift cards.
Oh, okay.
From who?
He loves those.
Who gave you an Amazon gift card?
Well, my grandma, my brother, and my parents.
Mary's going to cry. Well,
He loves Amazon gift cards.
yeah.
Who doesn't?
I sent roller skates. He said it was inappropriate. All right. All right. Thank you, Eric.
You haven't gotten any other dumb tweets from any of the fake accounts, have you, Mary?
No.
No, I don't think so. Thank you for telling me about that.
What? You got a fake tweet from an Eric imitator?
Yeah.
And what was it mean?
No,
No?
I don't think it was. I don't remember. I remember I got one from him, or I think
You don't know.
I don't remember. I don't
the
actually
fake-
always. I'll go
You
away
tweet
for
a
weeks.
lot, actually.
One, like I'll do like 10 in a row, and then
Yeah.
I won't look at it for a month because I get busy.
But
So
Mary's like
I'm really inconsistent.
Mary's very nice on Twitter and like answers.
Well, 'cause-
she's very sweet to people. And,
Well,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have that kind of sense of humor. That I mean, some actors tweet a lot and they're doing material, and I
Right.
just think that, or they're like, "Oh, it's sunny where I am today," and I think, who cares?
Yeah,
like,
but
who cares?
Mary's like, yeah, she answers pregnancy questions and.
Or
you
I'll
know.
say happy birthday to their sister. I mean, I don't mind. That seems nice.
All right, Eric, I got to go interview Mary now.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, the fake Twitter account said to stop posting pictures of her and I together.
Okay. All right, Eric. Thanks. He thinks
That's right.
He thinks I always know what he's. Thanks, Eric. I think he thinks I know what he's talking about all the time.
Yeah.
What is he saying?
He said that the fake Eric on Twitter wrote and said, "Don't post pictures of me," because I posted a picture of Eric.
Oh.
And
Okay.
I see.
Do you follow Eric?
No.
No.
But I don't follow a lot of people. I just don't want. I rarely look at it. I'm terrible.
Right.
I'll do if I have a little time, I'll do a bunch, and then I don't, and then I get busy and I forget about it.
I felt really bad when I went out to L.A. I don't get to see Mary a lot, So I felt really bad that when I was at Jimmy's party, I barely spent any time with you.
I got some time with you, and I got some time with Beth. I mean, it was all right. It was fun. We had fun. I knew a lot of people there.
Yeah, it's a good party.
Yeah, it is.
And are you
We have a good
aware
time.
that there are people who are afraid to meet me?
Yes.
You knew this?
Well, of course. Are you an idiot?
Yeah, I guess so. What would be intimidating?
What are you talking about?
Who's afraid to meet him?
Yo, I was listening to John Hines' show.
Uh-huh.
And there was an actor there, this guy. And
What's his name?
He's on Parks and Recreation. I don't know his name. What is this guy's name? Do you know this guy?
I've seen him before. I don't know his name.
That's Adam Scott.
Adam Scott.
Yeah, Adam Scott.
Right.
Great actor.
So
and he's afraid to meet you?
Yeah, he was
But he
telling.
was at the party last year.
Yeah, so the guy says, gee, Jimmy was supposed to introduce me, and I had a whole speech planned for Howard. And I'm like, what am I, the fucking Messiah? I mean, honest to God. I mean, what is that? And so the guy
But
came.
people are fans of the show,
but
and
the
I
guy
think it's hard
came
to
up-
meet someone when you're a big fan.
But why wouldn't you walk up and just say, "Hey, I'm a fan of the show. My name
You're
is
at the
my
party
name." No,
even.
you
Right.
say, "My name is Adam Scott. I'm an actor on Parks and Recreation, and I like to say hello to you and meet you." And I'd say, "Hey, Adam, what's happened?" I mean, what is this? All of a
Yeah.
sudden, people are afraid to meet me.
All of a sudden.
All of a sudden, what is it about me?
Yeah, he doesn't hear the reputation
what is it?
he
You
has.
tell
well, you
Robin,
tell
you tell
me,
him.
Mary. What is
No,
it?
Robin, you tell him.
No, Mary, what is
Well,
it?
I don't know, because I didn't know you as. I mean, you've always been sweet to me, so
Right.
I'm not. I don't have those feelings, but I think people, I mean, it can be a tough room, it can be a tough interview. I think people think that your sense of humor on the radio show might be
Carried on in person?
maybe, yeah.
Do you think it has to do with the fact that I'm a judge now? People feel I'm sitting in
Maybe
judgment.
that
of
you're
them?
judging. You're so into your position.
Hey,
What a douche.
I'm a judge.
What, you're a judge?
No, I don't
I'm a
think
judge.
it's that. No, but actors, you have a lot of I mean, that's a fancy party now.
Yeah.
You're hobnobbing.
It's a big deal.
I remember when we first started to become friends, you wouldn't go to those parties because you'd
No.
say it was too difficult for you to then do your radio show. But now all your friends are famous people. You have
Yeah.
a lot of super famous actor friends.
Yeah, I dropped all my regular friends.
Seems like it.
Yeah, I really have.
No, it's all.
And you know what?
He's not taken with himself.
I'm so much
all like-
happier.
Yeah,
Famous friends are better
yeah.
than regular
You've got
friends.
a lot of them.
But you know what? A lot of the people at Jimmy's party
Are
I
not
don't-
your friends?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know them.
Right. But you have a lot of more famous friends now than when we first got
But
to
who is my? I mean, Jimmy's a famous friend.
Kristen Bell. You've got all kinds of famous friends.
K-Bell, you mean? Yeah, we call her K-Bell.
Yeah, I mean, it's a new time in your life where famous people are sort of now allowed in. They weren't allowed in before.
K-Bell is, yeah, that's true. And you know what I
You were
realized?
vigilant about it.
Can I tell you something that happened to me? And this happened in therapy. I said, for so long, I've actually kept myself isolated.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would not be friends with anybody famous. I felt
I know, I
that
remember.
It was like, that's not me. That's not who I am. And then one day I'm sitting there, I go, you know what? I'm in show business. I didn't believe I was. And then I said, I am in show business. And whenever I get to meet somebody who's famous and they start to talk about what it's like for them, I feel that we have something in common that we can talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very interesting to me to hear Jimmy talk about his job,
Mm-hmm.
or to hear, when we became friends, to hear you talk about acting and being on a set. And I found that I said, why shouldn't I have some famous friends? So it's not that I socialize a lot anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But I became friends with you, and my life was better for it. So,
Aw.
yeah, so why shouldn't I have some
Well,
famous
I'm not
friends?
really famous, but
Well, you are. I mean, you're on a show. But why is the show ending? Did the ratings go down?
no, our ratings are really good. I think. I mean, I don't know. I'd have to ask the USA folks that, but I think shows get more expensive as they go on in years, and you know, a lot more.
Are you sad? Don't give me the PR answer.
No, I'll give you the real
Are you
answer.
sad?
I'm not sad because
Right.
I feel so tired. I'm so tired from the work. But
And also having 3 kids.
yeah, I think I should be around more than I'm around right now. I
And
know
you-
I should.
Will you bring the kids to the set?
They come to the set, but you know, they're kids, so they have school and they have lessons and they have, you know, so.
So do they go to school in New Mexico?
Both.
Oh,
they go both places. They get
And that's
pulled out.
weird.
It's not good. Yeah.
I mean,
ultimately.
Are they sad when they leave New Mexico friends and then have to go to
They're
LA
not.
friends?
I think they're so used to it, which is like, yeah, I think they're so used to it, like just going back and forth. That
Do you regret having a 3rd kid?
No.
You're
no,
happy
she's
about
so
it.
sweet.
Wasn't
yeah.
it an accident?
No.
This was planned.
Yeah.
And when you go on talk shows,
more than planned. I mean, she was mixed in a dish.
when you go on talk show, oh, she was.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean you couldn't get knocked up the regular way?
No, I tried. With the first two, I had no trouble, and this one I had to sort of involve a bunch of science.
Oh wow! So they're
Yeah.
your eggs.
Yes, it's all us, which is you know, nice and.
So that you went somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens?
Well,
Michael has to go into a dish.
He goes into a little room and does his thing, and then
Oh.
they
harvested your eggs?
Yeah, you sort of take a bunch of drugs, and then they take the eggs out of your body, and then they put it in a dish.
How many times did you go through that?
4.
It's very dangerous, I feel. All
But
these
it's
drugs.
painful, isn't it?
It's a little painful. It's not that painful, but the shots
yeah.
suck. I mean,
Yeah.
that sucks, and your hormones go crazy. And you're right; it's probably not good for your body.
No, I'm
Right.
against it.
I
but
know you are.
I really am.
I know, but I needed that little bit. I just wanted her so much.
I feel a lot of women are going to get issues from these drugs
Don't
they
say
give
that.
them.
Don't
Not
say
you,
that.
not you.
Not me.
Knock on
Don't
wood.
say I am. I'm knocking on wood right
Go
now.
ahead. There is no wood.
That's what. Oh,
I'm sure it's fake.
shit.
So
I'm fucked.
wait a second. So you went through that 4 times. They put these drugs in you, and then you got your baby.
Dr. Ringler, Santa Monica.
Did you want a boy?
No, I didn't care about gender at all. I mean, I really didn't.
You're not disappointed that
No,
you
I
have a
kind of
third
think
girl?
I mean, I will be when they're teenagers. I know I'm doomed.
Right.
But,
and when you go on
it's cute
talk
now.
shows and you talk about you don't like your second daughter.
I do like her, but
You said you
I
don't
just
like
give her
her.
shit.
Yeah,
I know.
but-
she's a piece of work.
But don't you think she's going to grow up and see that
She
at some
might,
point?
but if she doesn't get the joke, then that's no daughter. I mean, that's just she has to get
You'll
the joke.
disown her.
It's hard to come up with material.
See, people don't understand that. I've explained that
It's
to my
hard to come
kids.
up with bits.
My kids see a lot of my old stuff
well,
and
they
they go,
have to
Dad,
just
how
roll
could
with
you have
it."
said this? How could you have said? I said, you don't understand.
It's difficult.
It's pressure to come
Well,
up
I don't
with
know how
material.
you do it. You do it every day. I do it once a year.
Yeah, right. It's pressure to come up with stuff.
It's hard.
So you would go on these talk shows and you say, you know, it would be funny if I said, gee, one of my kids is not that nice.
Well, because parents suck when they talk about their kids. I'm so bored of parents, and like their kids are miracles, and everything they do is
Right.
interesting.
And they're all
And they're not. They're
geniuses.
just like everyone else's kids, and
Right.
yeah. So I think it's more. I think it's sort of refreshing if you hate your kids.
I respect that. You know, whenever I get together with you socially, I notice you never even talk about your kids.
Because no one wants to know.
On purpose, though.
Yeah, because it's aggressive when you start showing pictures of your kids.
But don't you find that you want to talk a little bit about
No.
your kids and then being with me is a drag because
no,
I don't
talk about my kids to anyone unless they ask a specific question. Because I think like people who whip out their iPhone and then start scrolling, I want to blow my brains out.
Yeah, you see, my parents told me that, though. See, and it's not good. My parents used to say, my mother would say, we hate these people. They carry pictures of their children in their wallets, and they show them to us.
Do you have
She's right.
pictures?
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
But
my,
at least
my
she
father
has
goes,
pictures.
Of course, it has nothing.
Yeah, but
listen, my
Mary,
husband and I can
pictures
talk
are-
about my kids all day long.
Right, the pictures
but that's
are for
an
you.
appropriate audience.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That's
yes,
what
but
I said.
his parents wouldn't even carry pictures.
No, my father goes, I won't carry a picture of you. Why would I do that?
That's different. No,
and
we
I
have a
was
lot
just
of
like,
pictures.
do you hate me?
No.
And you know, when I had my kids, I made a point to carry a picture
Yeah,
of
that's
them.
different. Of course,
For
that feels like
myself.
love. Of course, and also for them, so that then they see you have a picture
Yes,
of them.
yes.
No, that's love. But I don't know that you have to share it with everyone else.
Right.
Unless, I mean, Beth is very, very sweet, like perfect manners, and always says, I need to see an updated photo of Lil. Like she couldn't
That's
be sweeter.
why I love her.
She
because
could not be sweeter.
I
And I
don't-
don't care if she means it or not. It's like lovely. It's
I've
lovely.
blocked out that you have kids. You know what I
I
mean?
know.
I don't
You
want to
don't
know
know
that
that.
anyone
I
has
know.
kids.
I
don't
know. I
give
get
a fuck
it.
to talk about kids. I like Mary when she doesn't have kids.
I know.
And then, but Beth is like an angel.
She's
She'll
so
go,
sweet.
You know, Mary, what
Perfect
do you think?
manners.
What's this one? Lil? You know, I go, who's Lil?
No, she's so
You know,
sweet. I
yeah.
know. She has perfect manners.
Yeah, right.
No,
She's
you
like-
couldn't have done better. You
No,
definitely married
She
well.
knows how to.
She's lovely.
Right. Right.
She's perfect.
No, she's perfect. She asks all the questions.
But I would never offer a picture of Lil unless someone wrote to me specifically, and maybe even 2 or 3 times.
Yeah,
and
a lot
said,
of times-
Hey, you never sent that photo. Like, I just think parents bore me with the photos.
Yeah, Beth will complain later when we get home, and then I'll say, well, why did you ask for the picture? She goes, well, I was
I'm
being
sure,
nice.
I'm sure.
Yeah, right.
I'm sure of it. I do make her ask 2 or 3 times. I don't willy-nilly
Right.
send
No,
it.
you're smart. You're smart. So the show is ending, and now you're happy because you'll get out of New Mexico.
I love the show. I actually have loved it. I mean, I love the part. The show creator wrote a great part for me.
And it
was a
has to
great
be
part.
good money.
It was great money, and it was fun. I work with great people.
I mean, there isn't a
just-
time when we're sitting around talking about you. I go, I
Yeah.
wonder what Mary got paid to be on In Plain Sight. It had to be
That's
some
your
pretty good
question?
money.
He's
Yeah, what
always
do I?
obsessed with them.
No, I want to know how she's doing. I want to know if she's set up
She's
for life.
doing fine.
Yeah, are you set up?
Well, for life, no. But I have
No.
3 kids, so I mean that and
And your husband's doing well.
he's doing well.
Is he making some money though?
He is. He's
Or is he
doing
walking
great.
around being an artist?
No, he's doing the finale of Smash right now. He's
Right.
directing that.
He's
doing great.
directing that.
He's working, which
All
is
right.
fabulous.
Are
Yeah.
you scared now you'll never find work again because all actresses are insecure?
I just signed up to do a half-hour sitcom. Actually,
Oh,
which I've never
wow.
done. I know.
No kidding. Now, who will that be for?
ABC.
ABC. So they came to you and they said,
Do you want to do this? And I
Right.
read it, and I love the writer.
did you suck up to Bob Iger at Jimmy's party? Bob Iger
did
is
not
the,
meet Bob Iger.
He's the head of Disney.
I know,
He's the
I
head of
didn't meet
ABC. And you, why didn't you say to me, Howard,
'Cause what am I
introduce
gonna-
me to Bobby Iger?
I didn't even know Bobby Iger was there.
Yeah, we call him Bob.
I know you
Right,
do. I
right,
got it.
right.
He's so fancy now.
Yeah. Oh, I have a lot of fancy friends.
I know.
See me talking to George Clooney? Invited me to that place of his in Italy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I said I'm too busy. I told him, why the fuck would I go there? What's doing there? That's the way I am. That's the way I roll now, yeah. So when you were at the party, who did you talk to the whole time?
I talked to Stamos, which is always fun.
Yeah, did he tell you how, I got to find the right girl, I got to find the right girl.
Didn't he have a
Fuck
girl
off.
with him that
Oh, yeah,
night?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And he's
He-
still trying to find the right
He
girl.
could be in a room with a girl going, I got to find the right girl. I go, well, what's wrong with the one you have? She's gorgeous. What could,
Yeah,
I mean,
what's
how
his
big?
What's his deal?
It's like he can't find the right woman. I mean, fuck off. You know what? Better he doesn't get with a woman. Because he's never going to stay faithful. He's too good looking. And he loves it. And he
Yeah.
loves banging multiple models and
Really,
chicks.
yeah.
For him to be in a relationship is impossible.
Right.
Right? You agree?
I don't know.
What did you talk to Stamos about the whole time?
We were talking about. He was talking about TV and what he was doing next and
Oh.
the show.
Oh, lucky.
And yeah.
Sounds like you're a lucky girl.
The typical Hollywood conversation.
Yeah, right. What did you say? Oh, yes, I'm doing a sitcom. And then he said, oh, I'm doing this and that. Oh, that sounds like a good conversation.
It was okay.
Sounds like you had a fun time.
It
Who
was
else did
okay.
you talk to
I
there?
talked to Courtney.
Courtney Cox. Oh, there's a lot to be
sweet.
said there.
Yeah, I
And
like her a
David and
lot.
Courtney are friends. They walk around
Hats
together.
off. They
Yeah.
should. I think that's nice.
I'm proud of David.
Yeah.
He took the high road.
Yeah, I think that's really nice.
Yeah.
Which road else could he take?
Well, why not? Right. You're right. He took the high road. Well, listen,
It's the right road.
a lot of couples get divorced. They can't even talk to each other. You know?
I talked to Krista Miller.
Krista, lovely girl.
Lovely.
I did a whole photo shoot of her.
I heard.
An
I saw-
erotic.
yeah.
What did you
yeah,
think?
she said. No,
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. She said that you did.
Who's a better conversationalist, Eric the actor or John Stamos? I love Stamos. You know that.
So nice.
So that was Krista. You,
I talked to Carol Leifer.
Carol
I like her a
Leifer,
lot.
right? How long did you talk to her for?
A good amount of time.
Right, and she's there with her lesbian life mate, right? Yeah, that's
and I
always
talked
fun.
to George Clooney.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, well, I worked with George.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
On
this short-lived HBO show called K Street.
Yeah. Who was an ass at the party to you? Who did you go home and talk behind their back and say, ugh?
I don't
they
think I
look
did.
Did you say anybody look really bad?
No, everyone looks amazing. It's
Side main.
incredible. That's,
Yeah, but I felt
that's a
bad.
pretty good-looking group.
See, I went home. Yeah, no kidding.
I think I went home and was like, oh, I
Like-
gotta pull my crap together.
Jimmy takes pictures at the party and then sends them
yeah?
to me. And he goes, if there's any you don't like, I'll get rid of them. So I look at myself standing next to George Clooney, and like David Arquette's a good-looking guy, and this one, and Mary's husband's a good-looking guy, and it's like you know
So
what?
all these pictures are bad.
Yeah, I look shitty in every picture. Yeah,
I
I
wouldn't
really
want to
do.
see any of those.
Oh my God! And I just go, look, leave me out of those fucking pictures, would you? He goes, surely you must like one of them, but I don't. I don't like the way I look.
No, I don't like the way I look.
Yeah, well, you know, you look good, believe me. Well, anyway, look, the show is
In plain
sight. It premieres this Friday night
Yep.
at 10 o'clock on USA. This is the last season because it's too expensive to make.
Right. And I have a baby in this season. because they had to write my pregnancy in last season. So this season I have a baby.
So you got a gun, a baby.
Yeah, and we have when we shoot the baby days, we have like 8 babies on set.
That's realistic.
They just keep taking them out.
A pregnant woman who shoots people.
That's right.
That's right. You know, that would have been a great part for Eric, being the baby. Why didn't you make him the baby?
He could be one of the 8 babies.
That would be great.
All of a sudden, like, you know.
Same T-shirt. They're all dressed the same.
Why don't you guys hire me as a writer? I could come up with some stuff. Let's go to Jim. Jim, good morning. You're on the air.
Hi, Mary. How you doing this morning?
Okay, thanks.
I wanted to ask you a question. Have you ever had a orgasm doing a love scene?
No.
What about the ones you did with me?
I had it then. That's I forgot. I had forgotten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mary even says her best acting job was private parts.
It definitely was my most fun I've ever had.
Yeah. I don't know why it was so much fun. I mean, I would imagine all these sets are fun. You know, wherever I go, it's fun. You know why? Because on this America's Got Talent, the whole crew walks around and goes, now it's fun working here.
Yeah.
So I think it's me.
It probably is. I do think you set a tone.
You're the missing link.
But I don't
you were
understand.
nice to the crew. You made jokes. I mean, I think it was a nice work environment.
But what I do is I go out and I do America's Got Talent, and then I walk into my dressing room and I lock myself in there until the next taping. I don't know why I'd be
I know.
fun.
You probably make jokes between setups, and you make fun of yourself. And
I don't. I don't know why I'm fun.
You're the same mess you are here.
Yeah. I mean, I'm so not fun. People seem to have fun when I'm around. You know, I don't know why. They feel like they're having fun.
I don't know.
We had fun, but Betty Thomas was fun.
Yeah,
I mean, the whole
I mean,
set
it was
fun.
Okay.
It was fun for me.
Yeah.
But I was also really young, and it was a huge job, and you were nice to me.
I took you under my wing.
You did. It was fun.
And it's warm under that wing.
It is warm, a little sweaty.
That's right. Colin, you're on the air.
Hi, Mary.
Hi.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Howard, you're being a little bit soft on Mary with this whole in vitro thing.
What?
What am I going to do? Listen, I told women, don't do in vitro. What? I told Mary not to.
What is he saying, though?
Well, what I'm saying is, and I had in vitro as well, so I actually had kids in my 40s too, so I understand the whole
couldn't
process.
get pregnant?
I couldn't get pregnant, exactly.
Yeah.
But Howard, you always talk about how science is important and how people are trying to build a future.
Listen, Colin. Mary already had 2 kids. Why she neaded to put herself in danger to have yet another baby? To put chemicals into her body.
No, he's agreeing with you, I think.
Yes.
Why are you getting all worked up? He's agreeing.
I'm telling him. I get worked up.
I know, but he agrees.
Yes, I know.
Oh, okay.
No, I agree with you, Mary.
Oh, shit. He agrees with me. I love him.
Colin, let me tell you
That's
something.
why I wanted to get to the bottom of it.
I didn't know what his point was, but thank you.
Science is out of control with this issue of babies. Everyone's got baby fever. Now, if Mary never had a baby, all right. Well, she had 2 already.
I know. I'm greedy.
If it happened.
I do love him.
Yeah, but if it happened, it happened with these babies.
Howard, do you believe in chemotherapy?
Absolutely, I do.
Okay.
You're talking about somebody who's dying. They're taking a chance at living.
And we are talking about creating life. Same thing.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
This is a very intelligent.
It is incredible.
It's a debate.
It's like 60 minutes.
Yes.
For fuck's sake.
Yes. No. Yes.
Say no again.
Hold your breath.
We need it 2 more times.
Mary, you need to give them the business a little
I know.
bit.
No.
You can't change his
It's
mind.
wrong.
I mean,
it's wrong.
fine.
It's not that. Listen, Mary has a beautiful new baby.
She's gorgeous.
Good for her.
Yeah. Listen, to each his own.
Right.
Live and let live. I mean, I
But if
probably
Mary
would have been
gets
crazy
cancer,
without that baby.
If Mary gets cancer and dies, I'm not going to the funeral because I told her.
You wouldn't come anyway.
I would.
No, you
but not now.
You know what? You were going to make the
stupid
monkey's excuse. The family wouldn't want it.
Right.
If you were to come to Mary's funeral.
I see. Right.
Yeah, the family doesn't want me there.
It would just
You don't
be
want-
too much if I could.
I'd be there going,
They'd love
I
it.
told Mary not to do that. No, if you had amniocentesis, did you?
I had amnio.
Right. And if the
I had
fetus,
amnio with all 3 because I started having babies at 36.
if the fetus had Eric the actor's afflictions, would you have had the baby or aborted it?
I don't know what his afflictions are.
You've seen him. You
I don't
know what his afflictions are. His feet go 2 different ways.
I would
His
have
head
had him.
is-
He's gorgeous.
You would have had
Yeah,
the
of
baby.
course.
Then why get an amniocentesis?
I'm 12 fucking footed, you asswipe.
All right. All right, Colin, thank you.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, Colin. Thanks for
Yeah.
the support.
That's right.
Mary.
Let's go to Phil, who wants to say hello to Mary McCormack.
Howard.
Hey now.
Hey, I just wanted to say, I think the reason everyone has a good time on the set is because whenever you do something or you're a part of something, it's like all the pressure's on you and you do all the worrying. So everyone else.
That's right.
They can relax, huh?
That's what it is.
It's a good time.
Believe me, yeah. Everyone go have a good time while I'm sitting in my room staring at the wall trying to keep my voice.
So angry.
Right. Oh, I'm so angry.
You're furious.
And everybody's
I know.
having
I'm
a
furious.
good
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Well, Mary's actually more angry than I am. I know the real Mary.
Yeah.
Except she knows how to put on a persona for her brand. You know what I mean? She acts nice on these shows, but believe me, she's worse than I am. if she actually,
If you could get the real Mary.
oh, you would love the real Mary. That's why she's biting her nails right now.
Yeah, sure. I'm like,
She's eating her fingers. Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, the woman, you have a negative attitude too.
sometimes.
When we work together,
I can get angry.
When we work together, we would sit there and fucking fry people.
Oh my!
I mean, it was unbelievable.
Oh, no,
And then
that's
she
not
would,
true.
and then she would put on one scene. She had to be pregnant.
Yeah.
She'd go out and smoke a cigarette while she was pregnant.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, to get people's reactions on the street.
Oh my god! I had a
It was
friend
funny
who-
though because I was like 9 months pregnant. Like
Right.
the
Yes.
pregnancy pad was huge, and we were shooting on the Upper West Side.
Yeah, and
which like the mommies, like even if I mean. The mommy, remember the looks the mommies would give me if I
Right.
ripped a smoke?
I had a friend who did that for real. She was a smoker, and she did not stop smoking during her first pregnancy.
Well, she showed them.
And
Yep.
people would come up to her and say something, and she would put the cigarette down by her belly and say, "Have a couple of."
Well, you know what?
Ash. She should ash on it.
So imagine we're shooting this movie. Mary's in a pregnancy, like a fat
Like the
suit.
fat
Like a
suit,
fat
yes.
suit. She goes down on the street. She says, watch this. She lights a cigarette. I go, Mary, you don't smoke. She goes, yeah, but for this, I'm doing it. She lights a cigarette, and she's puffing away. And these women would walk by and say shit to her.
Oh yeah, everybody thinks they have a right.
Yeah, I
to
love
say
that.
Oh yeah,
something.
no, the fetus is everybody's.
It was great. It was funnier than the movie.
No.
Matt, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hey now.
Hey now.
There.
Hi.
Were you able to achieve an orgasm while you were pregnant?
Yes.
Sure.
Oh, fantastic.
Why not?
Cool.
Wow.
Awesome.
Well, the women have more juices when they're pregnant, from what I read.
It's like climbing on at the Wet and Wild. It's a fantastic.
That's right.
Oh my.
Well, Mary, anything else you want to say about the show? All right.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think
Tune
you got
in.
it all
Tune
out
in
there.
and watch. It's fun.
You'll be. It's a shoot 'em up. It's great.
We have 8 more. Our final season is 8 episodes.
Mary is an officer of the law. What do they call that?
I'm a U.S. Marshal.
U.S.
And
Marshal.
the show's about witness protection.
Right, and she takes these people and gives them a new life.
Yeah.
And, you
And
know.
then tries
hide
to
'em.
keep them on the straight and narrow and
That's
keep them
right.
from getting killed.
And they're
Yeah.
usually sort of,
Go ahead, Rick.
Hey, thanks, King. Mary, were you spanked growing up, and do you like to have your ass spanked now?
I was not spanked growing up.
But
I
yes
mean,
to now, right?
well, sure.
Do you
No,
allow your husband
no,
to spank you?
No, I think
No.
I would laugh if someone tried
Yeah,
to spank
Mary's not that type of girl where you could spank her and
I
then
don't think
not
so.
comment on it.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you can't get into it.
I don't know. Spanking? No, I don't think so.
If I was in bed with you, I wouldn't spank you.
No.
Like I wouldn't spank Robin. There's certain
No.
women you don't spank.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't
right.
think so. And no.
Mary, what's your kingpin?
My kink pin?
No, what's your thing?
What is
What's your
your
thing in
kink?
bed?
I was
He
like,
wants to
huh?
know what your kinky thing is.
Oh.
Is there anything kinky about
I don't
you?
think. I think I'm pretty old-fashioned.
Well, you're a
Sorry.
Catholic girl. I mean,
Yeah.
there's certain rules to that.
Yeah.
Her kink is in vitro.
Yeah, that's where I get it really
Yeah.
hot.
That's it. That's as kinky as she gets.
Ooh, the cells are dividing.
What she likes to do is extract your sperm, mix them outside of her body
I do.
with her eggs, and then put them back into
That's
her.
right.
How fucking wild is that? All right. Listen, Mary, we could talk all day about Jimmy's party.
But there's a lot to say.
Clooney
Did you
talk
see?
to you?
Yeah, he's
What did
lovely.
Clooney say to you?
Golly, I don't know. What did we talk about? It was
Did
so
you
long
talk to
ago, I
Stacy
remember.
Keebler, his girlfriend?
Yeah, she seems really nice.
Yeah,
I like her a
yeah,
lot.
she was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see Julian
enjoy those
Barbary
guys.
go into the swimming
I
pool?
heard about it.
Yeah, she showed up too
Heard
late.
about it.
She showed up too late.
Ah.
Oh.
Within
I
10
am
minutes of the
still
party.
waiting to hear
I am
exactly
so.
how that
I know. I would have
happened.
loved to have seen
Julian
that.
Barbary walked backwards into a pool.
Yeah, I would have killed to see that.
There isn't a time that woman shows up that she doesn't do
She
something.
always makes
God, what's funnier
herself-
than that too? Like not knowing you're about to go in.
One party, you weren't at the party where she vomited on the couch, were you?
Heard about that too.
Yeah, she vomited on the couch, and then she missed the party.
She's like Jackie O.
And then she came into the next party and immediately walked into the pool.
I know, she's a delicate flower.
Did you talk to her at all?
I didn't see her, no.
Yeah. My conversation with her was, oh, my God, my clothes were wet, but I'm still wearing them.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Mary, God bless you. So good to see
thank
you.
you. Thanks for having me.
You look great. You lost the
I'm on
weight.
my way.
Good for you. No,
Getting
no,
there.
it's good. You're doing good.
I got another 10.
Another 10. All right. You'll run that
I'll
off.
get there. A couple
You know what?
months.
Run from here to New Mexico.
Right.
That's right.
I need to.
Oh, now you're done with New Mexico. The kids are going to be back in school.
We'll be in LA and all
You'll
in
live
one
an LA
house.
lifestyle.
Right.
And the new sitcom will be taped in LA?
Mm-hmm.
Right, the pilot.
Mm-hmm. The pilot will be in LA. And then if it goes, it would be in LA.
And now your kids will grow up in LA.
I guess for now. I mean,
Right.
I make a living there, so I should stay put.
No, you don't have to apologize. It's
Yeah.
fine. A lot of people do
I
it.
like it.
It's okay.
I like LA.
Yeah, right. We'll be back right after these words.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was fun.
Yeah, that
right?
was fun. God, these guys are everywhere. Hi.
Boy, your husband is really into photography. He's getting into it. Yeah, my headphones.
Yeah, he's really into that. Hi.
Mary.
Hi.
You're so entangled in this show. Even Eric the Midget has an obsession with you or loves you, and you're involved in his life somewhat.
Right.
What's your take on this whole Eric the Midget character? I mean, he's very polarizing.
Right. No, and I've heard him on the show a lot. I mean, I thought he was perfectly behaved when he came to work with us. So.
But you were familiar with his antics prior to his appearance?
Right, but then that Pepsi email he didn't write, and so I think there's a little bit of. There's a little bit of sort of creation around it.
Right, there's a little shtick going on with
Yeah,
that.
which was funny, and I think it's great radio, but I think he might be really just sweet.
And being sort of manipulated by his handlers and
Maybe. I think he's really nice. So yeah, perhaps they're all sort of just doing bits.
because Gary has a different take on Eric. He thinks he's this ungrateful.
I know, but maybe Gary deals with him in ways I don't. So I certainly only talked to him for a very short time.
But in your dealings with him, he's been nothing but
Total
a charmer.
gentleman.
A Pepsi swigging gentleman.
That's right.
All right, Mary. Good to see you again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Gary.
Yeah.
Can I talk to you for a second about Mary's appearance?
Sure.
So, Gary, today's one of those mornings when it's as simple as you put it. A mistake is made, an omission. You forget. You're human. Were you surprised that Howard brought it up to Mary, or do you think that was inevitable?
I would have hoped he would have not brought it up to her, just because I didn't want her to feel slighted.
Right.
I don't mind taking the shit on the air. I've been taking shit forever. But I didn't want it to come up because I thought that Mary would go, oh, Gary thinks so little of me, he forgot to put me down, which isn't what it was. In fact, I saw an email where I wrote back to people, it's on the schedule, and I guess I just forgot to put it on.
It was literally like a clerical mistake or an omission.
Yes,
It had nothing to do with her familiarity with the show.
But sometimes people don't take it that way, and I just wish he wouldn't have said that because I don't want her to feel slighted. We love Mary.
Exactly, and the fact that she goes so far back with the show, she may be able to read into that. Oh, I'm sort of like a forgotten guest at
That's
this
right.
point.
That's right. In fact, Jason was nice enough to tweet, "Mary McCormack, the forgotten guest, is on," which I hate.
How can you get away with it? I mean, you could technically bust his balls for that if you wanted to, right? You could be.
Well, yeah. But by the time he tweeted it, I already, it was already up. And then if I go back and take it down, it looks worse. And it's like big conspiracy that Gary's taking down tweets. It's just not worth it.
Better just to roll with it and create another problem out of it. Do you think Mary accepted the apology or the attempted smooth over? Do you think she still feels slighted or at all?
She didn't say anything, so I'm hoping she doesn't.
All right, thanks, Gary.
I apologize. I just went off what Howard said on the air.
No.
I wasn't trying to be an asshole.
Before that, I had said to the TV guys, don't use that part about me forgetting about Mary for behind-the-scenes TV show. I was hoping Howard wouldn't bring it up, and I don't want Mary to see. I don't give a shit. I take a lot of shit. I don't really care. It's my mistake. But I was hoping, when Howard brought it up, I cringed because I'm like, oh, now Mary's going to think we don't think enough of her.
Okay, I only put that up after I heard Howard say it.